Paul Skeens, Colonial Mortgage Group. I've been a mortgage professional for 27 years and I've seen a lot of stuff. One of today's hot topics is these forbearance agreements you hear all about. So if you call your mortgage lender and ask them if there's options for not making a mortgage payment, they might say, sure, you got all kinds of things we can do. But what's going on there is you're basically defaulting on your loan. So let me say that again. You've agreed to buy a house and pay back the money that you borrowed. And when you enter into a forbearance agreement, they're saying, yes, we'll let you default on your loan and we won't foreclose on your property. It doesn't mean you don't have to pay the money back. Nothing's free. A lot of times they'll have terms where they'll add the interest at the end. They'll have a recorded second trust lien with no interest due, and then when the mortgage gets paid off, you'll pay that off. Or maybe you'll have to make a lump sum payment at the end of the year. There's a variety of different things that can happen. My best advice is don't do it. If you can afford to pay your mortgage based on the terms of your loan, then pay your mortgage. It's not free, and it does adversely affect your credit. So you go into this forbearance agreement, and even though the servicer is letting you do it, they're figuring it's better than you go into foreclosure, so they're okay with it. But when we pull your credit, it's going to be a bad mark on your credit. So what's going to happen is you're going to go through the forbearance agreement, but for 12 months from the time of that agreement, your credit's going to be viewed adversely. So let's say you want to do a traditional refinance 6 or 7 or 8 months after the forbearance is concluded. You're going to be ineligible because of this previous adverse event. So it affects your credit negatively, and it can be lump sum payment or some other thing that you weren't aware of. So if you're going to do it because you've lost your job, you just can't pay your mortgage, that happens too. Read it very carefully. Make sure you understand it. And if you don't, you could even consult with an attorney or ask the loan servicer to explain anything that you don't understand perfectly. Hope that helps. See you.